Right. Well, we gotta go to the bathroom, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and to make sure you don't run off, I'm going to wait right here.
Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
Okay, I'm going.
So then.
And be thorough. I'm counting on you.
Man, that came out of nowhere, Kyoko. You had us thought you were mad again. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. But let's look at the shelf first. There were so many documents here before, and now nothing. Who took them, and why? Well, there's some papers left. Don't seem to be important, though. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it! This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help.
Oh, give me a sec, guys. Okay, let's continue. Did you already read this, Dork?
Yep.
So,
So, please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me.
As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Friends? Even... yeah?
Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
Well, how did it go?
Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left here for us.
Goodbye.
Okay. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes?
So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point.
Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance.
That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. That's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
Then what should we...
so...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now.
Which is why Alter Ego...
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends.
You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways, and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired. So I lay down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized.
So I wasted the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm. So before long at all, I don't get my free time, dang it.
No.
I had completely dozed off.
Ooh.
Oh. Someone's at the door.
Who is
The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. I wonder, is it still daytime? Rattle.
Makoto.
Oh,
Get out here.
Kyoko? What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope. Oh boy.
It sounds like something's happened.
What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake.
She said for us to come to the rec room.
The rec room? Okay, let's hurry.
Oh no, why do I get the feeling?
Well, you know something bad's about to happen.
Makoto, Kyoko!
Hina, what's wrong?
Something's not right. In the rec room.
What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name. She wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we going to do?
Anyway.
We have to help her. We have to get in there. First of all, you're right. We need to get into that room.
But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
Huh? Then why...
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is that a chair?
Chair?
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply.
Then there's no problem if we break in?
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here.
Inside the rec room, Sakura still hasn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence.
Uh-oh.
That silence didn't last long.
Why do I get a bad feeling?
Well, your bad feeling may not be wrong here, considering they are really hyping this up. Dark, do you need me to pause?
No, it's just a quick message.
Okay. Dark?
Here.
Okay.
I found a brim in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry.
Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair is pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. But the moment I laid my hand on her... She's smiling? All I felt was cold death. I could only feel... I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered.
Yep, Sakura's dead. She's the next victim.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Dang thunder, all your characters are dying out now.
Only have like what, one left?
You had... Do you only have one voice left?
Sakura's
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Sakura's dead. She's really dead.
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body.
We didn't make it in time. It happened again.
Maybe, Makoto, if you didn't fall asleep, we probably could have saved her! Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? Hina?
Poor Hina.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again.
I
need to examine Sakura's body.
I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long...
I got everyone.
Wait, the ogre?
yes, yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see. Sakura's been killed. I see.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting. Sakura was murdered. Someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say?
Huh?
Oh. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
This one of you, Kira, Byakuya, Toko. One of you who killed Sakura.
Wait, what?
What? You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation.
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it.
You know it? Yeah, it's Monokuma.
Jeez! I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
Maybe she's a Saiyan.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
That's right! That's me, the Monokuma file! And don't get so mad, Miss Ashanila. You're gonna ruin that little face of yours. Now, with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
What? Huh?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words,
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things off with me. Phew. Which, thank goodness for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
hey,
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well, done.
So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the blacking is this time, I owe ya.
What is this?
You owe them one?
See, before y'all get pissy poppy at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Cause, I mean, your lives are on the line, right? Okay, bye.
This.
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad that it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all.
How can you say that now?
Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead.
Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina?
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me.
You always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order.
In order?
That's fine.
I'm fine. I'll stay behind.
Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is it?
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me in.
What?
You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master. Anyway.
And you, Hiro, do you really object?
You know, I can't help but wonder how Genocide Jack would react if Byakuya was the victim.
Kill everyone.
Probably.
If you're gonna go that far, can I do? I mean, like, I don't have anything to hide, so honestly, why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided. I will
Calm
say
down.
it'd probably be like the meme of, I'll kill everyone here and then kill myself.
That's what I was thinking too.
I know how you feel, Hina, and you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. Guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
It's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution.
Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood. Ugh.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door.
So, if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, There's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder.
Locked room murder?
Yes, there is a name for such a thing.
I guess you might see this kind of a thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime and through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations.
So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it.
Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that.
It sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that I mean there actually is an alternative escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible.
Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics.
So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, can't really say.
I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alright. Let's put up a save real quick.
Let's save. And look around the room.
There's
the blood puddle, there's something by your feet.
Yep. Should we talk to them first, or should we investigate the room first?
Talk.
Alright, we'll talk to Byakuya first.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away.
He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I'd better go before he crushes my soul completely. I thought we were getting along, jeez.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed,
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how is the killer able to get the upper hand on her? Wonder, did someone get the upper hand on her?
They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What do you gotta say, Hina?
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them.
I don't know, you're starting to look suspicious yourself, Hina. What a twist that would be if Hina was the one who killed Sakura.
They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
What?
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon.
By noon. The Monokuma file said she died right around then.
I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. This is what happened. If I'd stopped her by force, this never would have happened.
Dang, I think that's a new one for Hina.
Oh, poor Hina.
Hina. I wish I could hug her. It's impossible
Yup.
not to have regrets, I know. Hina's account has been added to your truth bullets. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her. She asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. So I might have to talk to Byakuya again.
What?
What do you want?
Oh, I want to talk to you about something.
Alright, make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out. Interesting.
Then it's true?
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster?
So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped a note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Okay, thanks. Byakuya's account has been added to your truth bullets. Alright. Let's, we'll look at this first.
That's where you came in.
There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So,
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know! But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
Uh-oh.
That's strange.
Huh? What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can?
Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
They aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on.
An important clue. I'm not sure I see how. But we'll put empty protein drink into our truth bullets. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to look behind her. Wait, what's this? Let's look. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
huh?
Ah, that's...
Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So, after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little.
So you gave that candy to Sakura.
I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room.
She's really got a sweet tooth.
I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them.
You really like them that much?
'cause, I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor.
Hina. Polka dot candy wrappers, Manitou truth bullets.
I think to see the blood, you have to turn the camera left.
Yeah. There's bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf bloodstain. Okay. Look at the magazine shelf. That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. I guess that has nothing to do with anything. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body's Manitou truth bullets. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood?
Not a chance.
Byakuya?
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location.
Interesting.
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree?
No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Alright.
What's behind her?
Are you talking about the locker or the bottles, Zaft?
Behind the chair. On the floor.
The little bloodstains?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can look at that next. Huh? The locker's open, and there are on the inside. It's a handprint?
why?
What's a handprint doing here?
It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint on all the dust.
It's true.
It looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra.
So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Locker handprint, but not to use truth bullets. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. Okay, I thought that was actually little bits of blood that wasn't pink for some reason. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Glass shards on the floor has been added to truth bullets. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Interesting. Is that a chess piece he's holding?
Yep.
Figure on the floor.
Specifically at night.
Yeah. He's riding the horse. Ooh, let's look at these. That must be one of the bottles that fell. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf.
They all have pieces.
Yeah, and inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. And what I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside the bottles?
There's also one missing.
So,
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle.
Huh?
You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that.
Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this, the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will.
Monokuma bottles bound to your truth bullets. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle's sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon that hit her in the head.
Why one's missing. Because if you noticed on the shelf, there are 4 bottles there, 1 on the ground. There's 6 types of chess pieces.
Good point. Oh no, that's Kyoko. Not trying to talk to you, Kyoko. We looked at that. Can I look at the door? Wait, the chair.
Maybe because that was in front.
The chair was shoved against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it.
It got up and moved itself in front of the door.
Sure. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the lock room from the inside, not from the outside.
But then that brings into question what Kyoko pointed out. The jar there is on top of the broken glass.
You
It
think?
couldn't have been that way. Unless it was like sitting on the chair or something and fell on top of the glass when you pushed the chair out of the way.
That's a good point.
Well, Makoto, Have you finished with your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
You should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place.
Why am I always someone else's dog here? She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Okay, now let's head out. Actually, hold on, let me look at the map. Okay, gotta figure out where they are. Probably in their rooms, right? Is that where they would be at? Let's see.
I missed one. Go back to.
They're not in their rooms. Okay, you want me to go back?
Go back a few because I'd seen a person icon somewhere. There.
That's where we
at
are.
the
Um,
Then they might only show up when you leave the room.
okay. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. That's what I thought too. Oh, hey, we fast traveled here.
Yep, the game taking it out of your hands.
Alright, let's see. Which one is... Okay, the big
Heroes
spiky
at
hair
the
guy.
very.
Let's do Toko first since she's closer. I pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few seconds... Or doesn't this look familiar? At least she's not shaking.
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. Ew. Does she never shower?
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Did you know Sakura died? She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
Take a sneak.
TM?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Oh.
What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Byakuya already told me she asked to meet with him.
What? She wanted to meet with Master Two? And I just said 2, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it?
I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go.
Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Is that good enough? Yeah, I'm going back to my room.
With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Alright, Toko's account's been added to our truth bullets. Alright, let's go see,
Layer.
I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds.
You know? What up, Makoto? Do you need something?
He doesn't have his own, he's peeking out through the door like Toko did. Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
How'd you know about that?
Could it be
Do you maybe gaze into my soul? Have you special abilities awakening you? But I'm the one she wanted to meet with. But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with, I mean. Uga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and the crazy one.
Oh, that's actually funny. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
I don't know. I think. When she asked me to meet her, of course.
But.
Like, what? When else?
But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, a note.
You're a horrible liar.
How about that? She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing.
Definitely a horrible liar. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So, then, you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong. No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually, the last time I saw Uga was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office. Don't look at me! I haven't seen her since then.
Well, while I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you?
Oh yeah, well, I still have it. Let me see.
Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on. I don't have it anymore.
What? With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Oh. Is that the candy wrapper? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. And shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on. Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
What? Anyway, I can't deny that Olga asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, if you'll excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash, and a 2 truth bullets, for obvious reasons. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Let's see here. Let's go to the chem lab first, then we'll head back to the crime scene. Where's the chem lab exactly?
4th floor.
Okay. Wait. Oh, Byakuya must have left. Okay, 4th floor. Yep, there. Which one? Okay, I think it's that one up there, right?
No, you passed it. The one that has a chemical set on it.
The one down there?
Literally, you spawned right next to it, yeah.
Okay. And Byakuya is here.
Koto, did you have Did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Yeah, I got it.
I think you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand.
I don't work for you, Byakuya!
In fact, we turned down your offer.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk to him since he's here. So, did you find out anything? What's with that reaction? Somehow I get the sense him saying, leave me alone, without him having to say it. Fine. Alright,
You just got the Sasuke.
Yes, I did! This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Oh. A, B, C. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. It looks like someone already stepped in it. Yeah, let's look at the powder first. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Oh, is that it? Okay.
I'll check the bottle that it spilled from.
Let's see, what's on the shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicine. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf.
Is there a... Yeah.
All the
They're all
containers...
labeled A, but in the picture there's a C.
Yeah, All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait! Yep, looks like Makoto noticed it too. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9, and it's got a poison label? Could someone have put it here on accident? So, on this shelf is... It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are.
They're reagents. Put simply,
Reagents.
Reagents? Oh, yes, right. Reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
Dang. Isn't that kind of harsh? Like, must you insult me every time I say something?
What?
Yes.
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The world of a lifelong loser. Which, I suppose, suits you well.
I didn't even say that! Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Then let's look at C. On the shelf is... one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C, obviously. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents? Is that how you say it?
Reagents.
Reagents. And Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in the Section A? There's definitely something going on there.
You should also check out the broken bottle on the ground.
Yeah. Chem Lab has been added to my truth bullets. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4.
Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this.
Gee, Byakuya, you wanted me to leave you alone, but when I look at something, you decide you want to talk to me?
Consider a beneficiary agreement between 2 parties.
Then this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident.
If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. Added to your truth bullets. Can I, like...
check out the footprint.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I even look at these?
Yes, you can.
Okay, these are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf.
How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out a floor plan.
By we, do you mean me?
How kind of you to offer.
Makoto, you shouldn't have said anything. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop.
I'm still his dog, apparently. Okay, why am I doing this? So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So
Not a
how's
bad drawing.
this? Yeah.
Not bad. For you, I mean.
For me? Do you even know how I draw, Byakuya?
I see.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, then left. That's what the footprint tells me, at least.
I see.
These footprints must be.
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours?
No!
What?
Okay, then let's see your shoes and I'll confirm their size myself.
I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said.
I see. Your foot do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints.
Unfortunately, were you hoping that I did something here?
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they belong to.
Then these prints are really a valuable clue. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have to have been spilled right in front of the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder has been added to your truth bullets. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Alright. Just in case, would he say anything different if I talk to him now?
I see.
Makoto, I admit, you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues.
Well, we won't until we get to the trial. Alright, let's go to the rec room. Which I believe is right here, yeah.
Hey,
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go to see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Someone's lying. It's Hiro! He's definitely lying about something.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time.
Alright. Do you have anything to say, Hina?
What the heck?
Did she
We
say
already
anything?
know who did it. Yeah, I think it's gonna... Yep.
just the worst.
Okay. Let's look at the magazine rack first then. Oh, shelf. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Oh. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
Something catches your eye. It's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... Poca, what? On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message? Like with Psycho? Nah, there's no way they're gonna play that trope again.
It also could be Taka.
Taka? He's dead.
Yeah, so maybe he was on the mind. Then it would appear you found it.
No, it clearly said Toko. Taka. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
Dying message?
However...
But, just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. Sorry, just chilling with the music for a second. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... It says Telco, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure.
Stop jumping to conclusions, unless you're the killer and you're trying to lead us down this road.
That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Magazine dying message has been added to your truth bullets. Alright. What else did she say we had to do?
The closet, the bottle, or no, it was the bottles.
Right, let's look at the bottles. I think Kyoko says she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new. Yeah, there's another gap there, you're right.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it.
A correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer?!
I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Only to a degree? Monokuma bottle has been updated. Okay.
Hey.
There's one thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
An experiment?
Anyway...
When you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle, try to get the smaller pieces too.
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuyo's not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
Hey, why don't you give me some gloves if I have to touch broken glass?
Nope.
With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, I assume that's Kyoko.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Alright.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles.
It's balanced.
In other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
Makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see?
Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try.
Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible? Is it the bag? Is the bag I put it in heavier somehow?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you.
Monokuma bottle experiment has been added to your truth bullets. Well, I mean, Dark already pointed it out, but it's kind of obvious. There were 2 bottles that are missing, and we only see one of them. Alright, so what else do we need to do? Let me ask her.
in other words,
Results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together. I might just be repeating. Yep,
Hey.
I'll be.
Do I need to read this?
It's just overgoing.
Yeah.
It's going over it.
I just need to know what else to do. I don't need a repeat of this. Okay.
There's apparently a important hidden secret in there, but either the candy wrapper, the glass, or the.
Oh, maybe it is the
Well,
candy wrapper. Let's look at it again.
Give that to Sakura. She got super upset
That's
when
the
Jenna said.
same. Okay.
No.
No? Maybe this then. Plastic container.
so,
Did she say this before?
Looks like a protein drink.
Chocolate
It's
drink?
empty.
Okay, yeah, this is the same.
correct.
It's just glass. It's underneath it. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
also
that's
Chem
what I
8
thought.
too, meaning it came from that closet.
That's what else am I supposed to do? The closet?
The cabinet or Sakura's body itself.
Coco's the killer. Okay, let's look. You know, we looked at that. No, that's still the same.
Then it must be her body.
Okay. Okay, according to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure out anything.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
Don't you think you need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it.
unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still sometimes... I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
It's totally normal.
Then, how can you...
So,
Imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, here.
Her shoes?
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
Powder is clue number 1.
Yellow powder's been added to your truth bullet, so
Hey.
was Sakura over there?
Next is the wound to her head. Carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Oh gosh. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail.
Interesting. Kyoko's examination summary has been added to your truth bullets. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh. Why are you silent, Monokuma?
Well, I'm waiting for you to push the A button. It's right there.
You caught me
Oh, okay, you got me
Your
sleeping.
investigation was just so boring, I couldn't stay awake.
Hey, show some respect!
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
What'd you say, Thunder?
I don't know. Like, is that? It looks like a chair, but it could also look. Someone looks like a silhouette of somebody else.
That's an interesting observation.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the
Wide
school.
net, if I may say something, but still.
See
Unless
you
that's
soon.
narrow shoulders.
No shoulders, wide neck.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Okay, we're already here. How much, what time is it? Or how much time has it been?
It has been around an hour and a half, I'd say.
Well, let's...
I see that.
Okay, we're not going to actually start the trial, but we'll at least do the cutscene that leads up to it.
Since we get a save point just before anyway.
Yep. Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then...
The ultimate martial artist.
What's with this smiley face?
A locked room murder mystery.
Is he-
Winky
Wink.
smiley
Is he
face.
somehow typing out his words?
What?
I just recently discovered the power of emoticons.
Okay, let's
Can you
just...
do me a favor and undiscover it?
Let's just say... Let's just assume he's somehow saying the emoticons out loud.
Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find her dead body.
Okay, I don't think that's the right emoticon. Like, that's just being plain creepy.
Well, and how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? I don't know what face. I like what. Like
That's a crying face.
Okay, I
Nah,
got
I'm gonna be honest. That looks like you're judging me. and yeah, that does make it seem sad. I don't like to be judged, man.
I can't wait! Now then, please get on the elevator. What?
Nobody tells him about uwu, please.
What?
Oh my god, I've done that! That's a Kirby dance! I'm not kidding, that's a Kirby dance!
Yeah, it certainly looks like Kirby.
I'll see you all down there.
So is he actually doing the Kirby dance, or is he somehow saying it?
Kirby dance left, Kirby dance up, Kirby dance right.
What the hell was that?
I don't get it. I think he's trying to.
Okay, you guys.
Okay,
How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual. And plus, you've been doing the same game in before, and it's like then I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
I mean, you have that personality who is a legitimate serial killer.
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is a culprit.
The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. I didn't even get to finish my hangout with her either. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Why am I so shocked? This has happened before.
I mean, when
Don't look at me.
I'll say it again. As I said it before, it wasn't me.
See, oh, that was a shadow behind him.
The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that.
Man, look at how few of us there are.
What the heck?
Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Okay, I feel like I was supposed to talk to her first and then Toko, because it looked like she was responding to that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going.
Alright, let's do this. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel that chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower. There's only 6 of us left, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again.
Just the 6 of you, huh?
By the way,
Really?
I know you guys probably didn't notice, but every time we came into the trial room, the walls actually look different. Now we have Egyptian walls.
Utaba, where are you?
That's so few. You must be so lonely.
You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to a complete and completely! Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
So the curtain opened for the 4th time. Oh, here we go again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Okay, we'll save and stop here for tonight, because we got a whole class trial to go through next week. Yay! Hope you guys are ready for that. Yeah, what did you guys think, seeing Sakura was the next victim?
Interesting.
I mean, it has a bit poison. No doubt about it.
That's probably the best way to take out someone who's physically powerful, is to poison them. But we wonder who poisoned them and how did they poison her. But
And why the 2 attacks? Also, that might explain the scale experiment and why the bag of glass was heavier than just the 1 bottle, because it was 2 bottles worth.
Yep, and Hina is kind of looking sus to me, and so is Hiro, but I guess we won't know until, next week. So, until then, have a good night, everyone.